how good was the 2021 NFL draft really? Okay, so the way that we were going to be doing this is I put the best player from each position from the NFL draft, from the 2021 NFL draft, onto one team in Madden. And yeah, this is the team. And we're just going to be simulating a whole year just to see what happens. It's not going to be like what their future will be, but just currently how good they are. But yeah, this team's insane. Trevor Lawrence at QB, and then behind him is Justin Fields, Travis Etienne, Najee Harris, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaylen Waddle, Devonta Smith, Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, Tyler Smith, Creed Humphrey, Landon Dickerson, Rashawn Slater. Pretty good O-line. Insanely good O-line. Everybody's like over an 80. I mean, if you don't have Dickerson to be over 85, like, just other than Dickerson, look at everybody else. Oh my god. And most of them are Chiefs. Charger, Eagle, Chief, Lion. Then Kyle Pitts is a Falcon. Pat Freiermuth is a Steeler. St. Brown's a Lion. Yeah, just a lot of good players. Then on defense, you have Micah Parsons. Just insane. Pat Surtain, Jevon Holland, Nick Bolton, Jaylen Phillips, good edge rusher. Greg Rousseau from the Bills, too. The D tackle is just weak, though. It is so weak. Strong safety Talanoa Hufanga from the 49ers. He's young and he's getting a lot better. Like, he was like at 84 or something until he jumped up to 90 by the end of the year. But, like, it's still insane. Like, corners are insanely good, too. You got Greg Newsome on the right and then Tyson Campbell, Asante Samuel behind them. Like, this team's going to go far. But the weakest link is probably D tackle. I can't lie. But Jaylen, Phillips, like, all three of these guys will be on the D-line. Rousseau, Phillips, and Micah Parsons. So, I mean, they are going to be subbing a lot of players in and out. So, anything could really happen. Oh, and these are the schemes and playbooks that I will be using. Alright, but let's simulate to the playoffs and see how this team does. Oh wow, okay, so this team went 14-3. That's actually really good, but not as good as I was hoping. They were 91 overall. How did they not perform that well? Maybe it's the, like, the scheme, maybe it's the playbooks, who knows, but we're going to look at the playoff bracket, and then we're going to look at the stats, and then we're going to go through the playoffs and see how each team and this team performs. Okay, in the playoff bracket, we have the Chiefs at number 1, Steelers at number 2, Jets at number 3, Texans at number 4, Ravens at number 5, Browns at number 6, and Chargers at number 7. Chargers make it with Brandon Staley, and the Chiefs still make it without their O-line, basically. Oh, that's insane. Then for the NFC, we get the number 1 seed, then the Cowboys get the number 2, the Saints get number 3, 49ers get number 4, Packers get number 5, Falcons get number 6, and Giants get number 7? What? Okay, 74 overall Daniel Jones leads his team to the fucking playoffs. Yeah, like, that's gonna fucking happen anytime soon. They're probably gonna try, like, my prediction is that the Giants move up in the draft, go up to number 1 to take Caleb Williams. I think they're that desperate, honestly. I think they're really that desperate. But, like, other than, you know, I want to say us, because, you know, it's the 2021 draft class, so, yeah, but, like, there's not many other teams that are that surprising. Everybody seems like, yeah, like, those teams could make it, except for, like, maybe the Chargers, like, and the Giants, both number 7 seeds. Yeah, but I guess we're just gonna have to see how far these teams make it. But first, we gotta look at the stats, where Trevor Lawrence gets just over 4,000 passing yards, 34 TDs, 8 picks, 70% pass completion percentage, 114 passer rating, yards per attempt was 18. That's insane. That would be insane. 8.7. Sacked 15 times. That's so little, bro. Oh my gosh, that's insane. 70% pass completion percentage too. Yeah, he went off, like, especially with that little picks. Wow. I mean, he didn't have that much yards because he didn't throw it that much, but that's still insane. Then for rushing, we have Travis Etienne. Etienne, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna say Etienne. Travis Etienne with just over 1,000 rushing yards. Trevor Lawrence had 500, 3.6 average. That's sad. Maybe I shouldn't do the 49ers. Like, if there's a QB that can't scramble, or that there's not that good of a running back. I'm not saying Etienne is ass or anything like that, but he's not the greatest. He's not even above a 90, okay? If he was above a 90, then I could maybe see putting this playbook, but I should have done like the Chiefs or something, honestly. But Najee Harris almost gets 500. Jamar Chase gets over 300. Najee Harris had 13 TDs, so he was like the power back, okay? Then Trevor Lawrence had 6 TDs, and Etienne had 6. Ooh, fumbles, though. There was a lot of fumbles. But, yeah, they really split the reps with Najee and Travis Etienne. And Etienne still got over 1,000 with 4.7 average. That's still pretty good. That's really good. Then receiving, we have Amon-Ra St. Brown, Amon-Ra, who gets over 1,200 yards and 9 TDs. Jamar Chase over 1,000 with 10 TDs. Kyle Pitts over 600 with 6 TDs. And then Jaylen Waddle just or almost 600 yards and 4 TDs. And then there's some other guys with like 100. Or, I mean, Etienne has 300. That's decent. That's okay with 1 TD. It's alright. But then we don't care about blocking. Defensively, tackles, Nick Bolton at 120, then JOK had 108, and then Greg Newsome at 77. That's getting high for a corner. Tackles for loss, who had the most? Micah Parsons did with 17. Wait, Jaelan Phillips he did not play at all. What? That's insane. He played like 14 games. I mean, he must have been injured for like 3 of those. But like, how did he not get a single tackle for loss? He got like 300 downs played. So that's just weird. But Micah Parsons had 17 tackles for loss. Milton Williams had 13, and Greg Rousseau had 10. And then for sacks, oh god, the D tackle 4.5 sacks. Micah Parsons had 18.5 sacks. Greg Rousseau had 14, and then a lot of randoms with. Oh, I should have thought like there's gonna be some backups they're gonna start with that bad of D tackles. There's gotta be. I should have thought that, but I didn't, which is my bad. But now let's see interceptions. Patrick Surtain had 4 interceptions. That's decent. That's alright. I mean, he's like a 96 overall. You would expect a little bit more, but I mean, 4 picks is alright. Like, it's not astonishing, but it's also not bad. And then after him, it's JOK with 1, and there's just a lot of people with 1. Like, nobody got more than 1 other than Patrick Surtain, which is insane. This is like a 91 overall team, and, you know, they just don't perform that well. I mean, like, they went 14-3. They had some good stats, but like overall, yeah, you would expect 17-0 from this team, honestly. At least I do. I'd expect that, and I was expecting that. But JOK and Nick Bolton both had a forced fumble on the season, only once with a forced fumble, and they both were recovered. Let's go, W. We blocked a kick too. JOK, bro, you're insane. He's the only one to blocked a field goal. Wow, that's insane. I've never really seen that in these like stat things. Blocked kicks has like really never happened in simulation. But yeah, let's look at the leaders, and then we are going to look at the playoffs and see who goes to. Yeah. Okay, so Dak Prescott had the most passing yards in the league with almost 5,100. That's kind of crazy. Like 5,100 is not that much. I mean, like it's like 400 yards away from the record in one season. So I mean, it's kind of high. Kirk Cousins at just over 4,900, and then Russell Wilson almost had 4,900. The QB with the most passing TDs was Desmond Ridder with 42, then Mahomes with 40, and then Dak Prescott with 37. How the fuck is Ridder there? What? 42 fucking TDs from Desmond Ridder. That's insane. Okay, that's just crazy. Player with the most interceptions though, that was Baker. Oh my god. Baker and Jimmy G. Tua. Bro, he had a 2-1. Tua has like a 90 overall. How do you do that? How do you throw 16 picks? That's a lot. Like, it's not like that much. It's not like Brett Favre type level, but like it's still a lot. The player who had the most or the highest pass completion percentage that was actually a fucking starter was CJ Stroud with 71%, then Trevor Lawrence was 70% RQB, and then Sam Darnold was 70%. What? Oh, I guess he started a little bit. No, he wasn't a full-time starter, so Jordan Love is actually third with 69%. Heh, nice. Then rushing, the leader with rushing yards was Derrick Henry, King Henry, or almost 1,700 yards. Jonathan Taylor almost had 1,600, and Josh Jacobs just had over 1,500. Then the player with the most rushing TDs was Josh Jacobs with 19, then Alvin Kamara was 17, and then Nick Chubb was 17. That's a lot of TDs, honestly. That's actually an insane amount. Just look at how many there were. Wow, that's insane. Wait, what did I just see? J.K. Oh, yeah, actually, I thought it said like J.K. Dobbins was a giant, but I guess it was just, yeah. But then the player with the most receiving yards was Cooper Kupp with almost 1,900 yards. He is like, no, he's like a 95. I haven't updated his overall yet, so he's like a 95. And in Madden 24 is an 89, which I just recently updated on my file. So like that'll take effect next video, not this video, but over 1,800 yards. And he's not even close to a 99. He's 95. He's like multiple overall away. What? George Pickens almost gets 1,700 yards. How? Then Brandon Ayuk gets almost 1,400. That's just a drop off. 300 yards. Wow. But George Pickens almost gets 1,700 yards. That's insane. The receiver with the most receiving TDs was Cooper Kupp with 17, then Quez Watkins with 14 and 900 yards. Kadarius Toney also had 14 TDs and 1,000 yards. He caught the ball? What? That's insane. Like that's just insane. And then the player with the most tackles in the league was Bobby Wagner. You already know, in real life too. In real life, he has like 190. He ended this season with like 190. Then Jordan Hicks with 144, and then Divine Diablo with 143. Then the player with the most sacks was Max Crosby with 21.5, then Aaron Donald with 21, and then Nick Bosa with 18.5. Pretty good. Next for interceptions, we have Logan Wilson with 6, a middle line, Divine Diablo 2. What? 2 middle linebackers with 6 picks. What? That's insane. Darnell Savage was 6 too. Like, that's actually crazy. I guess fumbles. I mean, I guess that's a cool. Like a important stat. But there's not that many forced fumbles happening. Yeah, like CJ Mosley only with 3. So I mean, yeah, like the fumbles don't really happen, which I think I need to like up the rates of fumbles because they happen a lot more than you would think. They happen like maybe twice a game, like both teams yeah. But now let's see how far each team makes it in the postseason. Alright, let's advance to the next week. Okay, so the Chargers beat the Steelers 35-28. Browns beat the Jets 24-17. What the Texans demolished the Ravens 42-10. Imagine they meet in real life and this happened. Like, imagine that happened. They'll be like, what the? Like, that would be insane. And now they're facing the Browns, and the Chiefs are facing the Chargers. Yeah, I don't think the Chargers are going to win that one. I think it's going to be Chiefs and Texans in the AFC Championship for that side. In real life, I think it's going to be the Chiefs and the Ravens, honestly, because I think, Mahomes, he's going to think it's the fucking playoffs. We need to perform, and they're going to, beat the Dolphins. That's who they're facing next, so. Well, in the wild cards. You really think that they're going to lose to the Dolphins? There's no way. They're going to make it to at least the divisional. But for the NFC, the Cowboys beat the Giants 45-7. The Falcons beat the Saints 35-23. And then the 49ers beat the Packers 33-27. Then the 49ers and the Cowboys are facing, and the Falcons and the Bears. Or the Falcons in the 2021 draft class. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the 2021 draft class over the Falcons. I think it's going to be 49ers Cowboys and the 2021 draft class and the NFC Championship. And at the very end, I think it's going to be Oh, I can't decide between the Chiefs and the Texans. Like, I just can't. Because it's simulation. Anything can happen. But let's simulate to the next week and see who wins these games. And we lost. No way. No fucking way we lost to the Falcons. We'll look at the playoff bracket and the weekly award after, but how the fuck does this roster lose to the Atlanta Falcons? Arthur Smith led Atlanta Falcons. I mean, the Falcons always perform well in simulation, but Jesus Christ, look at this team. Like, how the fuck did we lose? What? All three of your receivers are above 90 overall. Your running back's above 90. Your QB's above 80, which is okay. Then your tight end's above 85. Your whole O-line is above 84. The defense, like, is insane. How? Just fucking how? We have plenty of off-ball linebackers because I put Ernest Jones as well. Like, just, you know, two linebackers because sometimes 3-4. There might be some 3-4 because KC playbook has 3-4 in it, so there will be two linebackers. So now there's three off-ball linebackers, yeah. But like you have, oh wait, free safety was hurt. Who was the free safety? I don't even remember. So the Oregon dude, Jevon Holland. So he was hurt, but like still, how? Like, just look at this team. I mean, maybe D tackle, but like. How, just I don't know how Jaylen Phillips didn't even play a single snap. That's just dumb. I don't know how he didn't, but like we basically got first rounded. We literally did get first rounded. Like this team got first rounded. They yeah. For other teams it was the second round, but like come on. We're still gonna simulate to see who wins each award and also who goes to the Super Bowl, but how? Just how? What? How did Trevor Lawrence get NFC offense? He threw a pick. 7 carries, 7 yards. What the fuck? 21 for 34. Like, that's almost 50%. And that's actually like 66% or something like that. 384 passing yards, 2 passing TDs, a pick, 1 sack, 7 carries, 7 rushing yards. 1 average. That's insane. But the teams that moved on were the Chiefs, who beat the Chargers 35-28. But then the Browns beat the Texans by 1 point. 1 point. That's insane. 31-30. Then, yeah, obviously, the 2021 draft class lost by 3 points. Then the 49ers beat the Cowboys 35-28. That usually does not happen in simulation, but I guess the Cowboys weren't performing that well either. Even though Dak Prescott was like just performed so well in like the regular season. But now my prediction, I think it's gonna be Chiefs and 49ers. Just another just a rematch. Honestly, it just makes too much sense. Cause look at it's the Browns and the Falcons. Do you really think either team are gonna beat these legendary big teams? Like I don't think so. Both number 6 seeds too. Like. That is, I don't think it's gonna happen, but guess we're gonna have to see. But the players who are, or the teams that are in the Super Bowl are the Chiefs and the 49ers. Okay, does not surprise me at all. But I mean, how much did they win by? That's the question. Like I feel like it could be a blow, but it also could have been like really, really close. It's like, yeah, you have no idea when it comes to simulation. It's like just real life. Anything can happen. But the Chiefs beat the Browns 42-24, and then the 49ers just barely beat the Falcons 31-28. Wow, okay. So, I mean, the Chiefs blew out the Browns, basically, but then the 49ers barely beat the Falcons, which is funny. But, I mean, without their center and right guard, can the Chiefs take down the 49ers? I don't know. Did we take anybody from the... Oh, Talanoa Hufanga. I don't think there's anybody else, though. Yeah, I think everybody else is still there. And then, yeah, for the Chiefs, it was their middle linebacker, Nick Bolton, And then center Creed Humphrey, and then right guard Tyler Smith. I'm pretty sure Tyler Smith was, unless I'm getting that wrong. I'm pretty sure the right guard was here. Let me see. Actually, I think he might actually be a Cowboy. Let me see though. He is. Yeah, he's a Cowboy. Okay, never mind. My bad. But I mean, they still lost Creed Humphrey, their star center. But it's not like they really lost that much. I mean, yeah, they kind of did, but who knows? They could still win. But the player who won MVP was Trevor Lawrence. Yes, sir. CJ Stroud got second, and Patrick Mahomes got third. Wow, Trevor. That means we should be coach of the year, right? Yeah. Oh, I mean, we got second, and everyone should do what my name says. Yes, sir. Mike McCarthy wins the coach of the year, though. Makes sense. You know, we're new. Kyle Shanahan got third, though. Arthur Smith, he was literally just fired. Like for me, when I'm recording this, an hour ago, he was fired. Which, honestly, does not surprise me. I don't know if they haven't announced if they're cutting the general manager, though. So I'm not sure about that, but yeah. That's crazy, though. I mean, he went 21 for 30 in 3 years. That's insane. Like, that's horrible. That's just, yeah, that's just insane. And he leads the Falcons in this to 10-7. That's insane. that's insane. But NFC Offensive Player of the Year was Cooper Kupp. Alvin Kamara got second, and Saquon Barkley got third. Trevor Lawrence got fourth. Jamar Chase got eighth. Defensive Player of the Year was Aaron Donald. Micah Parsons got second. And then no other 2021 pick was in the top 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Desmond Ridder. You know, we're not going to obviously be in this. So we can skip that. Best QB, Trevor Lawrence. Best running back, Alvin Kamara, but Etienne got 10th, okay. Best wide receiver, Cooper Kupp wins it. Jamar Chase got 4th. And Amon-Ra St. Brown got 7th. Okay. Best O-lineman, Trey Smith, that's what I meant, Trey. Yeah, Trey Smith is a Chief. I was thinking Tyler Smith. I was like, I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's Tyler Smith, but it says T. Smith, like, yeah. But yeah, it was Trey Smith, and he is Chief. So, yeah, there's that. But he wins offensive, or best O-lineman. And then Creed Humphrey got 5th, his fellow teammate in real life and in this. Landon Dickerson got 8th. Alright. Drew Dolman, bro, their center. The Falcons center got 9th for best O-lineman. What? Kyle Long, what? Okay. Best D-lineman, Aaron Donald wins it. Micah Parsons got 2nd. Greg Rousseau got 8th, and that's it. Best linebacker, Danielle Hunter wins it. Is there a single 2021 pick? Nope. Best DB, Darnell Savage wins it. Patrick Surtain got 6th. And yeah, like, this team probably would have performed better if it wasn't in the NFC North, because the Packers always simulate well, and there's like, yeah, like, I mean, the Bears, I wouldn't say are good. Like, in real life, they perform pretty well for having, like, you know, on paper, not that good of a roster. But, like, yeah, like, the Lions are also pretty good. Like, they're, in Madden, at least in Madden, they have a chance of making the playoffs every once in a while. But, you know, in real life, they went crazy. Is our kicker, I actually did kicker, too. Like, Evan McPherson, I don't know. He gets 10th, though. Bengals kicker. I also put kicker and punter on this team, yeah. From the 2021 draft. Which is insane. This dude, like, he's like an 83 at like 23 or something like that. Like, it's just insane. He's still young. He's still so good. Like, oh, he's going to have a bright future. I cannot lie. But nobody talks about the kicker because nobody cares. But, like, he could honestly have a bright future. The Super Bowl. We have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Who will win? Let's find out now. Alright. I'm done with the commentator voice or whatever that is. But yeah, I mean, who knows who could win? Like, It could go either way, honestly. It is the Super Bowl, like, so people could have morale boost. Who knows? Like, actually, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any storylines that give you. Yeah, whatever. Just forget I said that. But let's simulate do the next quarter. We're just gonna go by each quarter. But the 49ers are on the board first, 3-0. And then let's see, do they score again? They do, but only field goal. 6-0. It's the score right now. Going, oh no, and the 49ers score a touchdown, 13-0. They look like they might honestly win this as long as they keep the Chiefs from scoring. And the Chiefs are just getting 3 now. And, oh, they got a touchdown and 2-point conversion now, but the 49ers got a field goal. So the 49ers are up 16-8. The Chiefs need the ball, and they need to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to just tie it up. Oh no, that was almost bad. But let's go by possession. We do not want to miss the end. But the 49ers get a field goal, which I think seals it. Alright, let's see what the Chiefs do. If they can't score, which they don't, then it's basically guaranteed. Yeah. Unless, like, 49ers throw a pick or something, but no, they don't, and they get a field goal. Looks like the 49ers will be winning this game. Yep. If they got another field goal too, 25-8, the 49ers finally get a Super Bowl win in like 20 years at least. Wait, they did go to they've gone to a couple, but they lost them. Yeah. So the last time they won a Super Bowl was like in the 90s, yeah. Like late 90s, I think. Something like that. It was like against the Bengals, I believe. 1997 or something like that, but I mean, now they won another one, and they got revenge on the Chiefs from that 31-10 loss. Wow. So I mean, like, Mahomes and Kelsey are insane, bro. This would be like their 5th Super Bowl they've gone to. How is he the player? That's so sad. 230 yards, 1 TD. Like, the percentage is good, and throwing no picks is also obviously good, but, like, other than that, like, those other stats were not the greatest. And are we going to see them hoist a trophy or not? Okay, we are. I thought it was going to be, like, that bug. Yeah, just Brock Purdy. He looks exactly how he does in real life. Yeah, 100%. But Warner was hoisting the trophy, and now Brock Purdy has it in his hands. I mean, it kind of looks like him, but at the same time, it does not at all. But, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.